Welcome to the BFME2, the Rise of the Witch King on the patch 2.02 in a one-on-one matchup between the rank 1 and the rank 2 player of the Rise of the Witch King on the map RH3. And we have the purple goblin player Harvey versus the Angmar player Solas. Rank 1, rank 2. Double tunnel opening for goblins, and on the other side we see two mills opening into the Hall of the Kingsman, into the mill number 3, and we have two tunnels into the Goblin Cave number 1, into the into the tunnel number 3. Okay, so pretty much the same opening. We have 3 resource buildings and a barracks for each player, but the barracks of the Angmar faction is more advanced because we have plenty of possible units. Trailmaster can turn into like Swordman, Pikeman, X-Trover, and also the Wolf Rider once you build up the Wolf Den. But goblins can only be spammed, you know. Every 30 seconds you will get to spam them. They are quite cost efficient, they cost only 90 bucks each. And for that reason we will eventually see multiple Goblin Caves upon the field. Goblin Cave number 2. And Hall of the Kingsman number 2. So Rise of the Witch King is more spammy compared to BFME1 for example. And we will see a lot of Swordman infantry units are more meta in this game. Cavalry not that much, even though we do see cavalry units from time to time. And the creep will be taken by the Rudaur Spearman from the Angmar faction. Easy creeping. Easy creeping. Okay, in the meantime the Goblin Swarm is coming. They have also the same passive like the Orc Warriors. When you gather them in big numbers, they will also get passively to deal more damage. And for now they will commit to this mill, but they won't be able to take it down because the Gundabad Orcs and Extrovers are ready just in time to defend the settlement. Goblin Cave number 3, boys. Okay, the age of man is over. The time of the goblins have come, not orcs. And they are rotating from the bottom side. There is a pathway between these two mountains. We have goblin creeps on this map. And this goblin creep will be taken by the Angmar player Solas. This mill is going to be hard focused, beautiful clumping. Clumping means that you will make sure that almost every one of your units is able to attack to maximize your DPS against the structure. And with this, the mill is going to be taken down. But it's okay, you know, because he was creeping the Warg layer at the top side, and also this goblin layer, getting power points and also money to compensate the loss of the mill.
You wanna live forever? Get going.
Oh my god, this animal is scared, boys. He's running wild. Okay, bunch of goblins and also goblin archers up on the field. Extroverts are shooting non-stop. Goblins are not meant to be tanky. They are also not the greatest duelists of all time. Their advantage is the outnumbering. So quantity has also a quality of its own, and the goblin faction is all about quantity. It's all about out-spamming your opponent by having the number advantage in every single skirmish, in every single battle. And with the goblin archer, he will be able to win the fight, no problemo. There is a small scout coming from the bottom side. They will be able to climb to this tunnel at the bottom right side. But it looks like he doesn't want to commit too much and will back off a little bit. There is no need to not take a fight when you know you can win the fight, because Gundabad Orcs are stronger compared to the Goblin Warriors. But again, here it's the perfect situation. You are outnumbering your opponent. It's a 2v5 situation. Even though your opponent is stronger in terms of quality, but you are outnumbering him, you know. And now we have the Wolf Riders upon the field coming from the Wolf Den. I mean, you need to build the structure, and then you can build or transfer your Trailmaster into the Wolf Riders. So far we have no heroes upon the field just yet. Builder is gonna get in safety, no problemo. And Warchan from the Goblin player was forced to be used defensively. We have also Spiderlings upon the field. Spiderlings are a great counter to the enemy Wolf Riders, but I believe that the Wolf Packs from the Angmar faction, which you can recruit from the Wolf Den, are actually able to counter the enemy Spiderlings. Okay, that's gonna be a big push now. Let's see how much damage this push is going to achieve. That's gonna be a big clash in the middle of the map RH3. Beautiful trample into the front line. Always go for the small trample. Do not overcommit. The extroverts behind are dealing constant damage. There comes the Falvin to separate the spiderlings from the archers behind, and beautiful trample from Solas into the backline. But there is just too many units around, which causes the enemy units from, the units from Solas to slow down. The mill in the middle will be hard focused by the Goblin Warriors, might be taken down, but the Wolf Riders are going and saying, no, do not destroy my mill. And now they will go for one more big trample. What a beautiful micro, what a beautiful fight to take for the Engma faction, and what a big W as the extroverts are demolishing the remaining spiderlings from the Goblin faction players. Have. But they were able to destroy the mill before they leave. But the fight was still won and dominated by the Engma faction player, which is pretty nice. The spiderlings are good for harassment. They are good for running around. They are incredible mobile. They can zoom around and destroy the mills. So you need to be always careful about the enemy spiderlings. You need to have always some defense ready if you don't want to lose your mills over and over again. This fight should be won by the Goblin Warriors, no problemo. Trollmaster is the heart and the brain of the Trollmaster unit. And once he falls, the entire battalion will follow up into the graveyard. After a couple of minutes into the game, we have also now a fissure upon the field, which causes the Goblin player to recruit the half-troll marauders, which are the pikemen of the elite pikemen, the only pikemen actually, from the Goblin faction. We have 5 power points collected after the war chant in the cave bed. He's up to 825 command points in total, which is super impressive. And his opponent is up to 7 power points after the Falvin in the war chant. He's at 625 command points now. He's been command points kept. The creep at the bottom right side, the troll creep, will be taken by the Goblin player. The Marauders are super strong, but they have not the revenge damage as they're immune to be trampled. It means you can kind of go through them, which deals 0 damage on the turn. So you can ignore them as horses. They are not as a great counter unless you fight them in melee. But if you put them into the army, they will just be completely ignored. The Wolfpacks are taking care of this. The Wolfpacks are a great counter to enemy pikemen. Now 10 power points collected, which will be invested into the Orc Summon from the Engma player Solas. He might go for an offensive push with that one. The mill in the middle is in danger, and the builder might be in trouble. He's gonna build, cancel. The builder is super valuable in this game. You don't want to lose him. And he's gonna summon the orcs now in the middle to save the builder. The orcs should easily be able to deal with the goblin spam, no problemo. They have also, just like the Goblin Warriors, the horde bonus, which causes them to deal more damage when they are being gathered in one place like this. But the Goblin player is kinda harassing his opponent non-stop, which kind of forces the Engma player to play a bit more defensively. Engma's weakness is the lack of resources. For that reason, it's super important for the Engma faction player Solas to keep his mills protected and control them as long as he potentially can. They've also Spider Riders coming from the Spider Pit level 2 with every kind of unit. I like that actually. Fissure level 2, 3 Goblin Caves, and not Fissure, Spider Pit level 2, Fissure level 1, and 3 Goblin Caves in total. And the Engma player has Wolfden level 1 and 2 Hall of the Kingsmen. Both of them are being level 1. So no Black Numenorians anytime soon, no Snow Trolls anytime soon. But they might change very soon. He just needs to get the upgrade to the level 2, which will cost him in total 350, and then get the chance to recruit the Black Numenorians. It's a very important mill. He might be able to save that. He will be able to save that. Level 2 mill will give you more money and also more command points. The mill in the middle also will be saved. We have extrovers from the summon, I believe, from the Goblin player. Yeah, the Weapon of Dunland special summon, which has been defended quite nicely by Solas. And we have tunnels everywhere. Tunnels have like the same function like the mineshaft from the Dwarven faction, so you can basically teleport from one location to the other location, but you don't really need to do that as the Goblin faction, because your units, unlike the Dwarven units, are actually super fast. So you don't really rely on the teleportation functionality of the Goblin Cave as much as Dwarves do on their mineshafts, okay? That's a huge army in the middle of the map. 925 command points for Avi and 800 command points for Solas. 9 power points versus 8. So pretty even. It's a tower, will be focused. But the tower is actually annoying, but he's surrounding it quite nicely. There comes the reinforcement, but I believe the tower is going to be still taken down. Yes, sir. It has been destroyed. Spider Riders, bunch of them actually. Go, spiders, go! We have Walder up on the field, and I hear the white summon from the Goblin faction player, from the Engma faction player Solas. The whites have been summoned in the middle. They're actually pretty strong, the whites. They have also a very long time remaining. They are there for a minute and a half, which is 90 seconds in total. And there comes a spider summon now from the Goblin player, which have the same duration, 1 minute 30. He will just focus down the mill. There is no snowbind to save the structure. These are 2 of the level 2 mills down, almost level 3, and it will drop down the command points of Solas to 575 only. He's been command points capped. He needs to now unwillingly save money because he can't produce any more units anytime soon. While Ave is up to 950 command points, totally dominating the early mid game. Now going for the cave trolls, coming from the fissure level 2, from this one. And when this hits level 3, he will also get the chance to recruit the fire drakes, you know, which are not super strong against archers, because I believe at some point of the game, Solas might go for a transition into the Dark Rangers, which are the elite archer unit from the Engma faction. Engma has like a very strong late game, bunch of tier 3-4 heroes, and also units like Black Nomanorians, Great Swordman, one of the greatest. We have one of the greatest archers, the Dark Rangers. We have you know, plenty of heroes which are super powerful, like the Witch King of Engma, for example. We have Rogash, we have Karsh, which is a great counter to the goblins. But goblins have Azog, and also Gorkil, and also Drogov. Like, goblins also pretty strong in the late game, but they lack in the archer department. They have only 1 archer, I mean 1.5, when we consider the Spider Riders as archer. But other than that, they don't have really strong swordmen. Like half troll swordmen, that's it, you know. Ooh, nice Falvin to catch this troll off guard. Knock him down. Bad trample with the Spider Riders. Rogash is hitting like a truck. Rogash also has the pillage. The only way Goblin Engma faction can get extra money is actually not Rogash, it's Waldor. I'm confused today. Waldor is the only way Engma can get extra cash, because you have no industry, you have no devastation, you have no field of fires, you have none of that. If you want to make extra cash, Waldor is your man with his pillage. That's a great push actually. And also couple of them are his summoned army, you know. He can summon Hillman units upon the field. And he's now going for a counter push, dropping Ave down to 725 command points only. Now there comes the cavalry, bunch of wolf packs and wolf riders. That's a great combination too. These wolf packs can actually counter. Ooh, son. Michael Jordan is here. Azog is coming, is he level 4? Let me take a look into this level from Azog. He's level 3 only, he has no great battle reach. The fortress is under attack. We need to kill this giant as soon as potentially possible. One of the giants, but he was able to throw one more rock. Oh my god, this giant doesn't want to stop. Nah, okay, he was barely able to save the fortress, but the fortress is extremely low. It means if Solas can commit to this fortress in the next 60 seconds, he has definitely a great shot to take it down. But for now, the Goblin player was able to defend with his Troll, with his Spider Riders. I don't think this remaining army from Solas can take it down. There's a tower. Their damage is not the greatest against the fortress. It might be a little bit overcommitment over there, because there are still Spider Riders, Trolls for the defense. Walder might even die out of that. Walder is being hard focused by the Spider Riders. Walder is going crazy poison. Shelob will eat him eventually. Shelob, nah, kill him. Kill him, bro. I wish Shelob would kill him actually to get experience there. One thing about the goblins is you can't get away from them though. And Waldor will die, the fortress will stand. 675 command points against 875. It's the first time, I believe, since the beginning of the game that Solas has a command point advantage over Ave Havi. He's up to 8 power points after the giant. He's 17 power points away from his ultimate summon, the 25. And Ave is up to 11 power points, but he went for a bunch of 10 power points on bunch of 5 power points. So he has 5, 5, 5, 10, 10. He still needs to pick up 15 power point before he can work his way up to the 25. And the longer the game goes on, the more impactful the PowerPoint choices will become. He's at 13 power points now. We have Shelob, super tanky girl. She has 5,250 health. Super beefy, can go over the mountains too. And you know, she has terror, fear. She can cocoon you, and then she can tunnel. and Poison Stinger too. The Roar has been used, the Instill Terror, which causes fear in the enemy hearts. And Ave is almost up to 15 power points. He will get there now. I'm wondering what his choice is going to be. Is he gonna go for the Watcher? I'm not sure. The Falvin to catch Shelob. But I think Shelob is tanky enough to get away there actually. The Falvin was maybe a little bit wasted there. I don't think you have the burst damage. It will, you know, even your pikemen can't really burst Shelob fast enough. These pikemen are not the strongest pikemen in the game, you know. 16 power points. The spiders will be summoned now offensively to deal economical damage. The whites will be the answer from Solas. What a fiesta game actually is going on. The level 3 mill. Does he have the Snowbind? He can go for it, you know, for the Snowbind to save this level 3 mill. Maybe it should be the way to go, but the whites are demolishing everything and it's not even needed. The spiders will be able to destroy only one of the level 1 mills, and that's not the summon you are looking for. Even though the whites were forced to be used defensively, but there comes the Worm special summon from Ave to finish the level 3 mill, which was the only level 3 mill, by the way, from Solas. He's gonna teleport now. He has a bunch of mills next to each other just to increase his command points a little bit. He's dropping down to 500 command points only. Drop down to 450, drop down to 400, 350. Oh my god, he has 2000, but he can't really invest the money into anything besides upgrading his structures or going for the upgrades on the fortress. And he's also about to lose one of his all of the Kingsmen. What a great push from Ave Have actually. Holy guacamole. Shelob might be in trouble. She's super low, has to get away. And the tunnel will be unlocked, I believe, with level 6, if I'm not mistaken. So she still needs over a level. Karsh is upon the field for Solas, alongside with Voldor. Karsh actually has a very great passive, which is the Chill Soul, making the enemy units, you know, slower and also dealing damage to them, which is like a perfect counter to the goblins, which are a speed faction. When Karsh is around, you can deny the speed advantage from your opponent units by just simply being around your enemy, you know, with Karsh. Miel is going to be taken down next. There comes the big war chant, and the Blight will be chosen. Blight will be used now. Blight has been hella changed. Enemy units in the affected area suffer several poison damage over time. The poison actually sticks up to them for a very long duration too. And when they die, I believe it jumps to the next unit. So the poison remaining time will be there for a very long time. Luckily, these are not Goblin Warriors. These are half-cloud Marauders, which have like a really high HP. So they won't die to the poison. But you can see even now the poison is still kicking in, you know. You can see the green animation. The poison is active for a very, very long time. Okay. Shelob still struggling, the girl. Almost level 5 though. And Ave is on repeat attacking and going for the structural damage over and over again, which I really like to see a lot. Ave is up to 1000 command points and Solas dropping down to 350. That's triple the amount of command points, boys. This is either gonna be a fast bash or one of the greatest comebacks in the history of the BFME2, the Rise of the Witch King. As Ave is focusing, hard focusing now on the structures, going for crazy. This is the only remaining mill from Solas actually. Can you imagine this? Going for the fortress too. Oh my goodness. The fortress might fall. Does he have Snowbind? Big focus. The Shelob going for the tunnel. Level 5 actually will be unlocking it. And Terror will be used. But I believe they are immune to fear because of Karsh. Karsh is a passive or like a leadership, which is this one. Will of the Undead will grant you resistances to fear. All of the Kingsmen might fall. But the army from Solas was actually able to defend the fortress at least. He's up to 300 command points only. But Ave is attacking on repeat. Now there comes the stronger army. Half-troll swordmen, half-troll pikemen. And some crazy big fiesta fight is happening. There comes the webbing from the spider girl. Shelob has to be careful to not get killed. Oh my god. And also big experience there for Karsh and Morgomir. The heroes are paying off. Heroes are a great investment into the late game. When you get some levels on them, they will actually become super impactful. And Karsh getting level 7. This is gonna be a super ability, by the way. Whisper of Death, dealing, I think, one of the strongest single target ability against heroes, you know. Power points from Solas are rising to the sky. Forge bleeds on these units. on this half-drum marauders. They will again commit to the fortress, which is super tanky, you know. But Solas is struggling. 300 command points against 1,000. And 24 power points for Avi. He's gonna be at 25, I believe, way before Solas will be there. He just gotta keep fighting. He's gonna bring out goblins with upgrades. Ooh, the teleportation area damage, bro. He just one-shot a whole squad of the goblin warriors. What the heck? Level 6, Morgomir 2. I mean, 3 heroes, all of them are high levels. And remember, because of Voldor, he's getting money for killing stuff. You see, plus 18, the mid is gonna be barely saved. Solas, almost 25, almost. And, not Solas, Avi, almost 25, and Solas, almost 19. The Giants will be available for the next big fight. But he's poor. That's the problem. He can't really leave this area because his fortress is still super bad damage, like less than half HP. Upgraded tower with fire arrows. Oh my god, dude, what is happening here? Everything is dying in a second. The spider summon has been used. He's gonna get there. Oh my god. You see the slowing from Karsh? Dude, Karsh is crushing and the dragon will be chosen. It will be summoned. The golden dragon, ladies and gentlemen. But it's not dealing any damage to the fortress for whatever reason. It's not dealing any damage to the fortress. And the dragon knows it can deal damage. Now it's gonna teleport. The repositioning will be used. And to kill the remaining army from Solas, they will get fired. And this game isn't over yet, bro. I mean, Solas is being command points gap, but he has now the power point advantage. He's up to 24 power points in total. Karsh doing a phenomenal job. Voldor doing a phenomenal job. Morgomir doing also a phenomenal job. Almost level 8, which will unlock the Ruin. This is a hella damage to a single structure, by the way. Like, basically, you need to think about the Shake Foundation from Gloin, but it's way stronger than that, actually. Also dealing, I believe, bonus damage to the fortresses, too. So 25 power points now for Solas will be invested into the Big Bad Wolf. It's called Summon Shade of Wolf. Not Big Bad Wolf, but it looks like a Big Bad Wolf to me. Okay, I mean, Solas, not Solas, Avi is actually just tunnel vision focus on the fortress. He wanna take it down desperately, but it's not as easy as you might think. The fortress has upgrades on it, has armor. Karsh's presence all alone. Look, the Karsh damage, bro. Karsh is just being around them and killing them. I think Karsh has the highest body count in this game, actually. Loki. Ooh, son. Now there comes the wolf summon. The worm is killing the giants. Oh, the giant, when it's dying, it's look kind of funny, dude. What the heck is that? I want to see this, actually. Fire him. Nah. The wolf has still time, boys. And I don't think he has the money or, I mean, the army it takes to kill the wolf. And the giant will keep shooting at the fortress, which is getting super low. And Karsh in the meantime was killing the giant from Avi to protect the fortress again. This fortress from Avi is also getting super low. You see the ruin damage. It's getting ruined, bro. Ruined. And the fortress falls. What? There's no way. 200 command points versus 1,000. But Avi is the one who loses the fortress, bro. There's no shot, man. Holy, really? Oh my goodness. Does he have a builder? Imagine him not here. I mean, I hope he has a builder, bro. If he doesn't, I mean, he will get the 5,000 with 1,000 command points. You will get the money. But if you have no builder, you can't rebuild your fortress anymore. He has a builder, actually. He's building a tower there, so he should be good. Okay. But you see, that's momentum. That's timing. So before he can build up the fortress, which again will cost him 5,000, he can't use his power points anymore, right? That's the problem. And I believe this Walder is looking to find the builder. And if the builder is found, Karsh could teleport to him, right? With his teleportation, the blink, and kill him in a second. So this guy is just building towers now. In the middle of the map, I believe, just to have some security going on. And he's upgrading his Goblin Warriors, but even with the upgrades, you see Karsh just being around them. The poison damage from Karsh is ticking and kicking in so crazy a lot. Oh my goodness, bro. The fortress is super tanky, and Karsh just one-shots the giant. I mean, I don't know how you want to deal with this dude without any of your heroes. Like, I don't think you have units to kill this guy, you know? I don't think your Spider Riders can fight against him. He's level 10, boy. Like, he will just one-shot you. Life drain 20%, bro. I mean, I don't know how effective this is going to be against Spider Riders, but I see the fortress is super tanky. There comes one-shot. The Ruin one-shot. Teleportation, Felwind, and Poison. One-shotted all the goblins. All the goblins are dead in a second. He's building more towers. He has 2 builders actually, but he has no fortress. Why is he doing this actually? Oh my god, he's gonna lose one of the builders. Yeah, he's gonna lose one of the builders. If he kills this builder too, I believe that's his last builder. He lost both the build. Let me take a look into this, please. The fortress is ice armor now, so it's gonna be even tankier than before. Bringing some giants to this location. Karsh and Morgomi are coming. The towers are not really threatening. He's basically pumping out some more giants over and over again. But the fortress seems to heal more than the damage it takes actually. It started repairing already. This dude here repairing the fortress faster than the giants damaging it actually, you know, kind of crazy. One of the giants has been taken down. Karsh moving. You can't get away. You have big feet, but you are slow. Karsh has no feet, but he's fast, no? Look the poison damage, even against giants, it deals hella damage. He was just like around for like a second. Yeah, Ave has no more builders actually. I don't see a build anymore from Ave. That's super unfortunate. I don't know, bro. It was kind of questionable from him that he was building towers like this. What is the point of that? You know what I mean? He wanted to make like a safe area for the giants, but I don't think the towers are able to stop the heroes from the Engma faction player. Now 3 giants are throwing rocks pretty fast, but again the power point advantage is going to be massive because the wolf is already halfway through, while Ave can't use his power points. Yes, there is a huge command point and money differential obviously, but the power point advantage is at least as big as that. The hero advantage is also coming in clutch. We have level 10 heroes all over the place for the Engma faction player Solas. He has 3 heroes, all of them level 10. Morgomir also got level 10. Like one of them is amazing against heroes, units I mean, and also against heroes, Karsh. The other one is amazing for the sport and also for the structural damage, and Walder is more like a sportive hero who also gives you money for killing stuff. And in this game he killed a lot of stuff. You see the poison, now he's gonna go for the snowbind. He knows the fortress is getting dangerously hurt now from the giants. The giants are throwing rocks. Solas is kind of kidnapped, and I still believe if Ave didn't lose a builder or the builders, he had 2 of them, he lost both of them from my personal opinion for no reason. There comes the Hillman reinforcement summon from Waldor. The giant has been taken down, Vorchen has been used. Like he just got his production building for the first time. The fortress is still safe.
I will represent the men of
Thank you very
God.
much for the follow on my Twitch channel, really means a lot. Thank you. Gum. And Solas will have the PowerPoints available very, very soon again. You know, it's all money, but remember now, Ave can't replace any structure he's about to lose. Not a single one of them. Like when Solas plays it smart, he should summon the giants to kill random structures. Like just kill anything really, you know, kill this level 3 tunnel for example. Or you can also go for the structures here. Like these are his 4 production buildings: Fissure level 3, Fissure level 1, Spider Pit level 2, and Goblin Cave level 1. And once these structures fall, he will be defeated and he can replace them. You see the value of the builder? It's the most valuable unit in the entire game. But he's going now. Dude, the Karsh is just killing the giants off screen, bro. And this dude repairing all day, all night. This is the most... Look, he can't anymore. He's tired, bro. I gotta work day and night. No extra money for my shifting. I mean, Ave has a strong army, don't get me wrong. But Solas is up to 22 power points. And remember, with the 25, he will be able to use the Avalanche, which can one-shot most of these structures here with one single shot. And that's like I mean, I like this game, dude. He's still up to 1,000 command points. He has 17 power points, but he can't use them.
Be nothing left.
And he's losing stuff now to the army. He has a level 5 spearman, by the way, here. Morgomir is able to one-shot. Look at the repairing rate from the builder, bro. What is this repairing rate from the builder? Is this normal? Or is the siege damage so low? Like, I'm low-key, just let it go back to full HP. You have more chance to win it then, you know? This repairing is crazy. Like, I'm low-key sure that if the build is repairing and you have one catapult shooting at it, the catapult will never be able to finish off the fortress. Like, the catapult's reshooting time is so long that the builder is gonna heal all the damage your catapult dealt to it, you know? Crazy repairing. 18 power points and Avalanche has now been unlocked. He's gonna summon the giants and go for the structures. Yeah, he summoned the Blight here. Oh my god. Oh my god. He's going for the level 3 tunnels, so not for the production buildings. Maybe he doesn't know that Ave doesn't have a builder. Beautiful rock throw, by the way, on their face. You see the poison damage. The poison damage kind of crazy in this game, isn't it? Okay, this is a level 3 structure. It won't fall. It's super low, but it's just not enough. He's killing all the giants because he's sending them one by one. And by the time he comes here, Karsh just can get there and then one-shot the giant over and over again, you know? It's like deja vu situation. He's gonna now summon the whites, and the power advantage is massive. We have he also used the Avalanche here, by the way, off screen to destroy the Fissure level 3. Now that means he's only a Goblin Cave and a Spider Pit. He can't produce any more giants anytime soon. Not anytime soon ever, by the way. This game is like lost. He can't win. He's in a loop situation. It's a matter of time. He will just lose the game. He has money, but he can't invest the money into power points. He can't rebuild the fortress. Bad trample. Oh my god. So quick question to you guys in the comment section down below. Who you think is the most valuable hero / unit in this game? For me, it has to be either Karsh or, you know, Voldor. Actually making money, serious money for Ingmar faction player Solas. What a huge mistake. He knows he can't win anymore. He will leave the game. Losing these 2 builders there in the middle was a big ouchie, a mistake which he couldn't recover from. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you want to see more Rise of the Witch King channel content on this channel, make sure to let me know in the comment section down below. I will see you next time. Until then, take care of yourself. Keep hitting like a truck, and as always, stay beyond standards. Peace out, boys.